Okay. I said I'd do it. Huh. That's weird. Okay, so I tried the first tutorial area. It's really long. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to show it because otherwise it's weird. You got no opening cutscene. It's uh, mm. So yeah, I just basically did the opening tutorial before, but we'll play through it again from the beginning because it's been like months. Kamiya. I didn't know Hideki Kamiya did this one. This was a Clover thing, wasn't it? Before they closed down? Was this done by Clover before they closed down, or was this done while they were still part of Capcom, the main studio? You can't make this go faster. So just read it as it goes. Seems excessive, but okay. The village was not without its dark secrets. It was a meth lab. Oh man, did you hear about that? It's probably not the time. Orochi, he's here for your maidens. 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks. Blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. It's a really nice style and everything. It's great music, and I haven't even played it. This is the first playthrough that's not a test. A mysterious white wolf appeared. And it wasn't a the Game of Thrones reference. Shiranui Wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a little checklist with his clipboard saying you may enter or you may not. Sorry sir, your name is not on the board. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi and that he was mad evil. Or she. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome wolf who was just there doing his job, man. Leave me alone. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but the wolf was like, nah, man. Too swift for Yo. Shiranui used Swift. That always confused me in Pokemon. Swift is like a star beam. I always thought Swift was just use that effect in Red and Blue because they didn't know how to show the moving fast to strike them very well, and Quick Attack looked like shit in the originals. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into your mama's house. Oh. Well, there's a compliment to your mama. No, Nami! This Nagi was chill with it until it was his girl's house, basically. Oh, no, you're after my booty. No, fuck you then. Go to the Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself and not lit by the moon, served as Orochi's home. Property prices very high because Orochi falsely inflated the housing economy. Housing crisis completely falsified by his 8 heads. Shutting out the younger ages from gaining good housing prices and marginalizing an entire generation. Huh. This Orochi's got some ideas, man. The fuck am I talking about? They were just slicing at each other all night. All that work, and you think after a while, you wouldn't have to do it all night to realize, I should change my tactics. I've been fighting him all night, and I haven't managed to, like, even scrape him. The wolf was like, remember all those times you fought me? Well, yeah, I'm just gonna high road the fuck out of you. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Alas, bearing its fearsome claws, he leapt. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. So, the moment I saw the designs for Orochi, I was like, oh, there's no way that Orochi doesn't come back and be a final boss. He's too cool. Take that, Flames. The wolf's cool, man. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. The dwarf. However, who's protecting Orochi? Is it the Illuminati? Just like appreciate this music and style and storytelling. I don't really like Nagi's silhouette, it looks really weird. But like, that's just personal. And there was the moon. I love how exhausted characters in Japanese fiction often just get like, see light and suddenly become filled with hope, and that just pulls them forward for some reason. Still cool though. Channeling all his strength, he leapt ferociously, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. Slicey slice. My cat says meow. It's very sad. In the beginning, Shiranui immediately gets poisoned, and you're like, oh. No. No, doggo. No. Doggo. And that's the end of the LP. No one told you that this was just a short visual novel. Gets really confusing after this. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi, placed inside the cave. Villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. If it's endless, is it really an age? Or is it just a permanent state at that point? Because age denotes like a time, which denotes, maybe, I don't know. It's not the end. There's more to this tale than most people know. 100 years passed since Nagi and Shiranoi's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. And take note of the wheels that get set in motion by one chode. So there's a 6 sword, and this shadowy chode is like, I want a sword for eBay. Don't explain why he really wants it. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale, so why am I trying to steal it? Oh no. What has slumbered will rise again. And with strange eons, even death may die. I fucked that up. Oh, he seeks power. He who has broken my bonds. Speak the words I wish darkness unto the world. Don't say that. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. Please don't say that. Don't do it. Nerd, stop. Shadowy nerd. He just runs away, look. He's just like, no, I'm out, piecing out. But it doesn't stop Orochi from being a problem, which makes you think Orochi was just trolling him. Like, say the words and you'll release me. Jokes, I'm already released. Bitch. I'm here to ruin nature. Some call me Shell. If I'm dead tomorrow, it's because Shell sent out a guy to take out the naysayers. You remember that time BP caused a massive oil spill and then Obama was like, hey man, it's the British's fault because British Petroleum, but BP's actually owned by like a completely different nation now because all of our companies are bought out by richer countries now. So he was like, fucking Brits and their petroleum, spilling oil everywhere, and we're like, dude, British BP's like owned by like either an Arabic nation or like some other nation in Europe or something now. Why am I talking about oil spills? No. No! No! We'll be right back. We'll be back now. I need a new USB. I'm putting that on my shopping list. It craps out occasionally. It's this lady who seems really cool. And kind of like she's just like the peach emoji as a person. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of Doom! The hidden sequel. I knew it. It's all linked. Why do you think I'm playing it? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. I cannot voice act for these words very well. I really like the kind of sound they make, much like Animal Crossing people. Just do-do-do-do-do-do. We have never needed your power more. Here's a big wheel. It's a seal, isn't it? Shine your divine light. It's kind of confusing. Do they actually resurrect the wolf or the statue on top of the wolf's grave? Amaterasu's alive. The mother of all that is a big wolf. Evil demon. Akuma. I could have done this at any time, but I felt like I couldn't be bothered. Dog comedy. The world has succumbed to giant waves and locusts? Of Nippon. Never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Oh my god, check out the back of her dress. Is that an assless dress? That's so weird. Lady. I don't like that. It seems a bit gratuitous. Huh? What is this? Horrible fan service. I'm a goddess and I have to deal with a pervo bug. You again. This bug, man. Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. He's like the comic relief bug, but he's a bit of a pervo as well. He's a wandering artist. The name's Isun. In case you didn't know. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. He drew a picture of her, which is quite impressive considering he was stuck in her clothes. You know, like, it's very hard to see the thing if you're, like, that close to them, you know? Dead. What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Dinkomaru, against you. Okay, Isun flip-flops with me to, like, annoying pervo to quite humorous, like, comic foil, like... But we'll see, like, I've only seen, like, this first conversation before. Oh, great god, Amaterasu. What's happening? I've used all the power I have to protect just this village. And I'm encased in your fruit. Oh, is that what the peach motif is? Yeah, that makes sense now. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. Sure said some weird stuff. Villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. The girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way that you're gonna reach it. This darkness is imprisoning me. All that I see. What can happen when you're sleeping? In fact, pretty much anything. Oh, I don't have access to the paintbrush yet. Ah, okay. So it forces you into the tutorial. Okay. Got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this. Better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L1 changes your view. You look so hopeless, helpless. Are you gonna be okay? Oh, it's invert. Huh. Oh, that's a mirror. They say your affection and memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Without your permission, surveillance has gone crazy. You should rotate your saves. So if you fuck up, you've got multiple attempts. But to be honest, when you're me, you know, it's just going to be like, oh look, the cascade failure, which is my playthrough. You can see it in multiple spots. Yeah, so we've like... See, like, I got to Kamiki Village, it took an hour just me doing this, so... We're gonna overwrite... Oh, no, we gotta... Because, you know, that's nothing, what's the point keeping that data? Okay. So, yeah, like, the first hour, you basically do nothing, because you're just, like, it's an extended, like, a really long tutorial, so, let's get on with it. Let's speedrun the tutorial. Pots! Look at all these Zelda pots. If you bust them, something might be good inside. Smash them with your face. Oh, my face. Way to go, furry friend. You can do that when you want to break anything. Let's get some yens. Many yens. Keep my yen somewhere. Do. Sick flips. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump, and X again to wall jump. Make sure you press it firmly. Oh yeah. Yeah. They say good luck is found in high places, do they? I've never heard that. Pot. So I've never played a game that's kind of Zelda style, and I'm not just saying that because there's pots. You know, that kind of like adventure where there's a big world and like you're going through it and there's some combat and there's some exploration and that kind of style thing. Holy Bone. He likes these. Restores the solar energy. She likes these. Oh no! My bridge. Who broke the heavenly bridge? Who's been up here? Good brushwork has its own soul, at least that's what I say. Just watch. Picture's worth 1,000 words. So it shows you the first one. Just a little technique I mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. So you collect these throughout the game. But there are 13, which you'll collect. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Huh, I don't know. Pot. River of the Heavens. The Stardust Crusaders? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? So yeah, it kind of makes you look over there, and you can't do it because you don't have rejuvenation, and Easton's too stupid to work out a basic puzzle. So we got to go up here, I think. Look at the stars twinkle. Yeah, I didn't want to skip this because there's some really cool stuff in the tutorial that's like, you know, if you're doing a full LP and you just start like, oh yeah, I can skip this stuff, it's like people are gonna be like, what? Wait, what? There's missing. Guess I'll just have to draw in the missing star. But Eason sucks, so he can't do it. He made a leaf. I spent a lot of time practicing that mumble mumble. Haha! I control the heavens. Yeah. Yomigami is here. You know, my phone was down with bad coverage lately. It's a lot of things he's holding. We must restore. So I guess the dragon lives in me now. Wow. Eason is just like, I'm the only person clever enough to do this thing. I'm the best. You guys, you gods, you're just not as good, man. There's no way. It's nice to know when your partner is just like the most faithless guy. He's just like, yeah, I doubt you can do it. You look like you're trashed here, man. Yeah. It's not a really great river, but it's like filling out the space, you know. Whoa. A river. So this really must be the river of the heavens. Who did it? It couldn't have been you. Really nice particle effects. So we got our first brush technique. We got the astral pouch. Give it food and you will survive. This was not food at all. I got the apple. Fills the pouch a little bit. Peach. Also fills a little bit. Oh, that's cool. It's completed, it's there. Got my orange. Yeah. Got the air dashes. It's a really pretty game and it's really nice, but I feel like LPing it may have been a mistake because it's just so long to do anything. And we're still in the tutorial area, man. It's gonna be a bitch to upload. But you know, I always wanted to play it, so. A horse. Anything down here? Pots. Draw distance is a little short on some of the pots and stuff, so you have to really run in and things are pinging in and out of existence, you can see. It's still really pretty. All of the like cell shading and brushwork style. Let's go over here. Yeah, I knew there was something. Stray breed. Stray bread. Find all the bread. Get a special bread. You know this. There's not anything behind that waterfall. Yeah. Nothing behind that waterfall. What kind of video game is this? Dumplings. Everything just fills it a little bit. I assume there's things that fill it a little bit more than a little bit. Otherwise they're like all different foods, but like... They just... Oh, my head. Okay. Up the hill we go. So yeah, just take in the artwork. I'm not going to be speaking much through this because I don't really have much to say about it, to be honest. Just that, like, a lot of people slept on this, including myself. You vanquished evil with the help of the wolf. Not you, though. Gods didn't do much. They're pretty useless, actually. If you leave it too long, Eason goes, yeah. So that doesn't bother you or anything, you know, it's broken. Maybe you could do something, you know, red text to... Try again. I know, I just let go of it. Yeah, big sword. That really was your brushwork. How do you get so good? This one looks like her. Flying mouse? Oh, he has a sword. Oh, cool. Tachigami. Designed to conquer evil. So we found 2 of the 13 already. That was Tachigami. Power Slash. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, that wolf. This is crazy. It's just like the legend. I can't put 2 and 2 together. Slash. Lucky me. The thing, the giant peach. That gives you a big arrow look. So you can cut many things. Cool. A lot of things interactable in this environment. Oh, yeah. Oh, it cuts the trees behind a little bit, look. Yeah. Oh no, monsters. Oh, they actually hit me this time. Ah. I obtained the spirit globe. Humanity's faith made solid, restores solar energy. You obtain the ink bottle. Bottle full of ink fills one of the ink pots. Did I win? Yeah. Got a lot of yens. Look at all the yen. I need the money. Wait, is there something behind the wall? Yeah, I gotta check. There is not. So yeah, like a lot of people know that Clover Studios eventually got closed down because they kept making really great games that nobody bought for some reasons, and this is one of them. God Hand was another one, and Beautiful Joe was another one. I never really liked Beautiful Joe's art style personally, and like never really got into it. But like I could see why it would be appealing to other people. Combo. Did you die? Yeah. Nothing here. Okay. Oh, oh look. Is it still here? Go slice that peach. So the pots respawn, and there's a load of cash to pick up. Although it's like probably not even that important at this stage, and everyone will probably be like, "Oh, they're actually not getting any solid money from going back and hitting those pots again and again." But honestly, this is just such a new experience to me. I'm just like kind of taking it in really, so it's kind of why I was like, is this going to be a good LP? Because I'm really just like, oh look, this is really cool. Look how cool it is. So here's the peach. It's quite hard because it's at like a weird angle. And I always fuck it up. So I'm trying to cut the peach stem, but like it doesn't really detect that. You have to cut on the peach. So we save Kamiki. Oh. And that's probably like an hour or so was just this. So that's just the tutorial. Like, you know. Sakio came through big time. She really was protecting the village. Sure wish I could have spent... Oh. You're a bug. Stop. Oh, you perv. No hearts, that's not love. Whatever he's doing is not love. Still in danger. Let's go save them from the danger. Look how pretty it is when the colors are restored to the world. We are the virus. What in the world? I remember there being a statue here. It's all a bit Doctor Who. Let's go down here. Wait, I always go down here and it's actually go up. All of them are statued. You go up here and some dudes. Got a bad feeling about this. We're gonna get jumped. Huh. Could have sworn it was up here. Well, let's go have a look. He's dead. They're all frozen. Even the annoying children. Something bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody. So this is like the first village. Huh. We've got to save the village before I can look at swords. Okay. I just did that. Oh, I think you have to interact with a few of them before. Oh, okay. I know. Stop telling me to what I'm doing. I'm already doing it. Easton's gonna piss me off after a while. This is bad. The sun's not shining. It's as black as my coffee. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Some kind of cursey did a monster do this. Only the sun was here. Ah, yeah, in the tutorial I tried to draw a circle by accident whilst messing around in the tutorial, and it was like, ha ha ha, learning you're not powerful enough to make a sun. If you had that power from the start, that would be crazy. But if you do it before this, it goes, ha ha ha, you don't have the power. But, like, you do. It just doesn't want you to do it in the certain areas. Of course, your name is this thing that means sun god. I'm really stupid. Eason gets more and more annoying, and I hope it kind of like he stops after a while and he's not like such a pervo. Flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my granddad's poems. Good for him. Because you're such a great artist yourself. Huh. Why don't we name your brushwork after the poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. Let's see if it's back to normal now. Okay. Orange Man. He has his orange. Mr. Orange. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. Oh yeah, they can't see the god markings. You don't look as smart. Uh-oh. Look at the cool artwork. Look at all the cool artwork in this game. What's a sudden chill down my spine? It's not the orange. Here they come. The monsters. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of troubli. The important thing is the orange stayed on his head. You see it stopped as it... Oh, you meano. Yeah. Bark. And now the fishies are back. Divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods this day, or Santa Claus, and that may weaken your Christmas cheer. Oh god, it's like Elf. It's like Elf. A lot of Will Ferrell's around lately. And they don't think Santa's real. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. We're in for a big adventure. Should be fun. Herp-a-derp. I got seed. Freshly roasted seeds. It's seed-loving animals. Can't resist. This is animal food. We should give it to the animals. I know. So the fan menu's this. And you get all your tools and all of your like inventory and your like moves for your brush and like your travel guide and your like enemies, and then there's ones for animals and stray breeds. God, I can't speak. So we got one. Like, unless you look at the green imps, like their artwork and okay. So we got the fishes. I think they're fishes. Oh. if that was worth it. So you can feed things, and they come into your logbook. I'm probably doing it terribly and I should be saving it, but I want to feed the birdie. He's so happy. And you literally just get a slow rotating screen of you feeding the bird. And it goes, you fed the bird. And then it has a notebook thing saying, bird. The bird can fly, or whatever. Am I supposed to be pressing something? No, you can't stop this. You can't stop that. You have to watch that. And the bird's happy and it gives you praise. All the birds give you praise. And your journal gets updated, I think. See, animal. Tiny birds, sparrows. And you can feed all the animals. I don't know what happens if you do. Mr. Orange. It's like, oh no. Something threw me. Pipe man. You can bite him. I've never bitten him. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate, look hard. You see right behind you now. It was a trick. Oh. What an answer. The mix-ups. Yeah. Simple but quite fun, like, thing, you know, the combat. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 19 seconds. Oh, so he like times you, okay. He's like time attack. So this is kind of like the Wind Waker village kind of thing, where there's a load of villagers and they're like, hey, don't go eating my turnips. But just enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Digging holes with triangle. I'm telling you how to do it. It makes me mad. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Jeez, lady. That's a melon, I think. I used to date this chick in the UK, and she used to grow winter melons in her back garden. She was Vietnamese. She used to grow winter melons in her back garden. And I was like, why? And she's like, I don't know. I don't even like winter melons. I just want to grow something. It makes me feel happy. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Oh, hello. The fine-looking wolf. What's your name? I'm Kushi. What's she got on her head? Oh, sake brewer. That's what they are. Barrels. I was going to say, like, logs or barrels. You and the wolf together? That's where I grow the rice for making my sake. Sake. Can't say anything. I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering. Just can't help chatting to you. Oh. I think you found a friend. People like to talk. You should talk to all of them too, or even 3 times. You can actually tell when to talk because they see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. Might even be valuable, or they might just be talking. And you can also bite her. You can bite everyone. I love guys with huge swords. He's always practicing. Apparently he's a descendant. And he loves drinking. He often pops around here. Angry. Oh, she's singing badly. Mrs. Orange, you come down from the mountains. Old Granny, not scared of the wolf. You know, like, I'm a giant wolf. Do you know who you're talking to, Grandma? This is Shiranui Reborn. The wolf and I have covered monsters of history. Riding a wolf? Mumble, mumble. You know, pretty unfazed by the god. So yeah, I watch people play a bit of like Wind Waker, and it's a lot of like, look, here's a big village where you practice your sword and stuff. And I'm assuming this is what this area is, where it's like, practice your stuff. You do mini games to learn how to run really fast. And oh, I stole their rice balls. Are they gonna be angry? Bale of rice. Oopsie. I hope they don't get mad at me. I kind of just stole all their food for the winter. Oh, I can restore it, can't I? Let's try that again, like, properly, though. Nah, okay. I was trying so. Thought I could restore her wheel for her, you know, help out after I eat all her rice. Because apparently I'm mean and eat people's rice. So there's a lady who'll punch you, and there's this guy who's got a dog. That's just weird, says annoying child. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna bite you. Oh, really? So basically get better at... Oh, he doesn't even care. Okay, fine. Oh, he's dead. I killed him. Run that child over. Okay, so I'm going to save it now, but then I'm going to start up a new session. Oh, he's always snoring. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior. Famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be descendant of the legendary hero. Bit rude. So yeah, I'm going to save it in a minute. Training with a rock? I'm gonna have to see that in action to understand. There's that, but like... Ow. 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 Don't think I can make that. Oh, he won't even try. I don't like it when you have like a limited water thing for swimming levels. Whatever it is, O2, like... So I'm going to save it, start up a new session, and just take a quick break, have some food. I'm really invested in this already. Oh, there's even a little peach up there, you see? Or something, peach helicopter, like Hoppip looking thing. And yeah, we're going to be coming straight back in. Just I'm going to take a quick break, and like, so that I don't fuck up the recording session too much, I'm going to save this one, then start another one, so that they're not too long, the files, because then I can't do much with them.